The show comes to you from Coors Field in down weekend set between the St. Colorado Rockies. It's the show, and it comes. This one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, one of the main issues is he wants to limit the amount of walks. A little bit too many for a starting pitcher. He's going to
box. Tommy Edman. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First pitch of the ball game misses here, and that's how we begin this four-game weekend set. Now, boys, we take a look at the Rockies starting play here tonight. They begin this series feeling pretty good about the way things have gone as they come in riding a four-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty V, talk about a team on a nice little roll right now, Dero. Start this homestand out. They've won the first 3 games, and now they open up a new series here. This could be one of those really, really good series.
Yeah, and they've been executing, Dan. We were down on the field before the game watching this team take BP, staying within themselves, not trying to do too much. A lot of smiles coming out of this team.
Throw too late, and he's on with an infield single to open up the ball game.
Batting second.
So frustrating, Dero. You make a good pitch and you get these guys that can run around and they're fast. You think you have an out, and all of a sudden it turns into an infield single.
Yeah, this is definitely part of his game, the ground attack, Dan. He's a speedster. He's going to get a ton of infield singles, and he knows how frustrated that pitcher is.
A ball and a strike now. The 1-1. Edman aboard here at first with nobody out. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
First things first, here's a throw over and a here's Nolan Arenado. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. Comes into his first at bat at 283, and even 20 home runs, 56 runs batted in. And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew working this one. Behind the plate is Eric Summersgill.
Yeah, Dan, we got Eric Summersgill behind the dish. Really likes to work the ball east-west. What did you like? Did you like north-south, east-west?
I thought east-west, D-Roll. The more I could get away with on the outside corner, inside corner, give me a wider plate than a higher plate. I think it's a lot easier to pitch to a wider plate.
This one is fouled away up to the concourse area.
His heart sank right there when that ball met the bat, but just had him out front just enough to give him another shot at potentially putting him away.
And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Another look at the throwdown that results in a third out on the bases. Thursday night baseball rolls on. We'll have more after this. Miles Michaelis will be on the mound for the series opener. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy has really struggled coming into this game, right? The league is hitting just under 300 against this guy, and that's something he really needs to improve on. And it'll be interesting to see if that trend continues in this start here.
And now, Tim Anderson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, Tim
Now the pitch.
Anderson.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. And, fellas, we take a look at the Redbirds entering play here tonight. They've been playing better than 500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, coming off a 500 homestand, you would have liked to have played better in front of your home crowd. I get that. But they have a chance to right the ship right here. Get on the winning side, push ball.
And a sliding effort there, but that ball had eyes, and the leadoff man's on base to start the inning.
Hey, you want to be the team on the attack, without question. In the bottom of the first, starting it off with a leadoff single gets everyone in your dugout going.
Into the box now, Jonathan Daza. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. That batting average hovering in the high 230s. 2 home runs, 18 driven in. The 1-0 is going to be a drag bunt. He gets it down to second for one, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out.
Batting first.
And that'll bring in Charlie Blackmon as you get a look at his current righty-lefty splits entering play in this one. From the stretch. Turned on, but it's wide at first and foul. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2, using the slide step to try to control the running game.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem about that runner on base.
Bader is there as he had to travel a ways, but he makes the catch deep in the alley for the second out. Here's C.J. Cron now. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Now a throw over, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Now the first pitch. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. One and one to the Rockies' first baseman. Throw over to the bag, and he'll dive back in. Daza, the runner at first with 2 gone. No contact there, and it's 1-2. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. Second inning upcoming here in Denver with no score. So here's the cleanup hitter, Paul Goldschmidt. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. No balls and 1 strike. Grounded back up the middle. Anderson picks it up. Throw is in time for the first out of the second.
That is good.
Now 1 down with the bases empty, and that'll bring in the Illinois State product, Paul DeYoung. Knuckle curve breaks outside for ball 1.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
And it's fouled away. The 1-1. High in the air down the right field line. Blackmon will put this one away, and that's out number 2. Digging in now will be Matt Carpenter.
The designated hitter. Matt Carpenter.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And they'll start him with a fastball that's low for ball 1. A 2-0 count to the Redbirds' designated hitter. Three and 0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
I got 3-1. 3 balls.
No score here as we play inning number 2. Big swing by Carpenter, and this is out to deep right. And gone up into the second deck. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 12 home runs for him now thus far. And the Cardinals move out in front 1-0. I'm sure you know what's coming after that bomb. That's right. Let's check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, we see it was projected at over 450 feet. An incredible home run to watch. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Behind 0-2 now. We're in the second with the Redbirds holding a 1-0 lead. And he misses there. 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
And now this ball's in the air to deep right field. And it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs. A solo homer off the bat of Tyler O'Neill. Home run number 9 on the year as the Redbirds have taken a 2-0 lead. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball.
We'll leave it right there as he strikes out, and that ends the inning. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. On now to the bottom. The batter will be Sam Hilliard.
Getting a run back in this inning, give him a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
And he fouls this one off.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed. And he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Josh Fuentes to the plate now, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 5 homers and 21 driven in. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Carlson is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. Next it'll be Chris Owings. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Lifted in the air toward the line in right. Right fielder giving chase, but this will land untouched. Fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball. Just missed.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Rockies. They're still down. It's 2-0. And now here is Dylan Carlson as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Carlson, a 22-year-old. He's a 2nd-year big leaguer. Sent on the ground out to second. Owings is there. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd. And with that, there you get a look at what's happening in the race in the National League West. First pitch of the AB on its way. Tommy Edman is in for the 2nd time here as he looks at a ball high. 1-0. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees. Derek Rodriguez comes in unexpectedly from the pen in relief of his injured teammate. Now the 2-0.
Rodriguez.
Hard hit ball to second, but right to the second baseman, and that's the second out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Harrison.
Stepping in for the Cardinals, Harrison Bader struck out in his first at-bat. Hit hard on the ground to second. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. Throw into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that, the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals, but they hold a 2-0 lead.
Leading up for the Rockies.
First pitch of the AB
the
now.
Designated hitter, Michael Franco.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Behind 0-2 now. Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. The next 0-2. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Batting ninth.
Next to hit
The
is
catcher,
Elias Diaz.
Elias.
He's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Now a swing. Oh, and look out over in the third base dugout as that thing nearly took out half the coaching staff.
You know that as a pitcher, you're in the driver's seat right now. He's coming out of his shoes, and you see that lumber going flying. Pretty good chance you throw a breaking ball right here. You're going to get yourself another swing and a miss.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Stepping in next, Tim
The batter,
Anderson.
number 7.
Second at bat here.
Shortstop,
He reached via a single
Tim.
to lead off the home first.
The leadoff spot, but that was a good piece of hitting in his first at bat, an opposite field base hit, which leads me to believe that this guy's going to cover both sides of the plate.
A ball and a strike to Colorado's leadoff batter. One pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2.
It's been more than 2 innings since this guy's allowed anyone to reach base. He looks pretty unbeatable on the bump right now.
Here's another 1-2. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. They trail it here 2-0. All set for the start of the 4th, and that'll bring in Nolan Arenado. Into the corner and slicing foul. And it's quickly 0-2. Jace Fry is forced onto the mound now following the injury.
Number 57.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Fry.
High and deep to right center. Long run for the center fielder, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. And he will make it there as the Cardinals get a man into scoring position on the leadoff double.
Talk about starting off the inning with a bang. Goodness, when this thing left the bat, I thought it was out of here, and I think he might have too. Only made it to the warning track, but he glides into second base with a leadoff double.
Again, another foul ball. Now the 0-2 pitch.
Count is 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Fouled off.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push to throttle.
Oh, and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him. So he'll head down to first on the hit by pitch. He's set and the pitch. Paul DeYoung will stand in for the second time as he watches one miss low. It's a ball and no strikes. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. His career numbers in this matchup, not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Hilliard is there and he has it for the out. Comes set, now the pitch. Matt Carpenter will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Awesome execution right there. Great pitcher's pitch and an excellent job to get ahead in a tough spot.
And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
A bouncer to the left side. And indeed, he'll not even try as he goes to first, and that means 2 men are in scoring position now with 2 away.
The left fielder,
The next to bat for St. Louis, Tyler O'Neill, off to a fine start in this one after launching a homer his first time up.
Hey, in the last at-bat when he hit that home run on an off-speed pitch, he didn't really crush it, but he certainly hit it well enough to drive it out of the ballpark.
0-1 the count. And there's ball 1. Now a foul tip that's held onto at the plate, and the count moves to 1-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Arenado, the runner at third. Goldschmidt on at second with 2 down. He stays alive, still 2-2. Struck him out, so they work out of the jam as he strands 2 men in scoring position. Cards strand a couple, but they're on top 2-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and standing in the outfielder, Jonathan
the
Daza.
center fielder, Jonathan.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
And it's fouled away. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
The right fielder, number
Next
19.
to stand in is Charlie Blackmon. First pitch of the AB now. And he'll miss the target away with the fastball. It's 1-0. Fouled away. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2.
Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they'd swing at a butterfly right now if it flew in front of the plate. Lots of swings, lots of misses, a lot of ugly at-bats for this team right now.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Charlie Blackmon becomes out number 2 this inning. C.J. Cron is in for the second time now as he looks at a ball inside. 1-0.
Wouldn't mind a pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against him.
Line drive base hit. Around first, he's digging for second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. Not every day that you see a ball come off the bat like that one did. And looking at it again on show track, we see it a lot faster than it came in. 113 miles an hour. Couldn't have hit that one much better than that. Into the box, Sam Hilliard, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1.
Tough spot to hit here as a hitter. You have a base open, so you have to almost be trying to think like the pitcher. Is he going to try to pitch around?
In the air out to center field. Center fielder giving chase. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. So they can't make anything out of the 2-out double. We're back at Coors Field. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. No balls and a strike to count. High and deep down the left field line. And foul. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. But in this situation, he was able to hold back. That's a nice take.
And another foul ball.
Got to believe the pitcher and catcher understand the fact that he's covering away, and he's covering way away. Don't be shocked if he comes in with something.
2-2 to the Cardinals catcher.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
There's Owings to make the play, and that's the first out. Next, it'll be Dylan Carlson. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And now the first pitch. Grounded slowly to the left side. And there are 2 away now. Well, he really had to unload a strong throw just to beat the runner at first that time. And the show track data is in. 88 miles an hour, near the upper range of what you'll see from an infielder. And it seemed to make all the difference on that play. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. Welcome back to Coors Field in Denver as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Leading off for the Rockies.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Josh Fuentes will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. Oh, has him looking silly here. It's 0-2.
Ooh, wee, that was an ugly swing. I'm sure he's not going to watch that one on replay after the game.
And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
And there's your first out of the inning.
Now batting, second base.
Leadoff man set down, and here's Chris Owings. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Turned on down the line. But this is foul for the first strike. No runs, 2 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Now here it comes. Oh, and I'm not sure I've seen a swing that bad even in a video game. It's 2-2 now.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor and he's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
And there's out number 2.
The designated hitter.
In now for Colorado, Michael Franco. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
2 balls, no strikes. The count of the Rockies' designated hitter. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
The 3-0 is looked at for the first strike.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that gets the black on the outside. A good slider that time.
Man, he's in control of all his weapons right here. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Number 35. Oh,
Elias Diaz, the next to hit. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
That evens it up 1-1. From the belt, the pitch. Hit hard up the middle. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
Hey, this guy's been slumping at the plate. Saw his average fall below 240 prior to this at bat. That knock had to feel good.
Anderson.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Fouled off. Franco at second. Diaz on at first with 2 down. There's a swing and a high pop-up. And Goldschmidt will make the catch, and that ends the inning. 2 left for Colorado. They trail things here 2-0. Stepping in once again is Harrison Bader. Lifetime against this particular arm. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. So stepping in is Nolan Arenado. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Laid off the bender there, but it's in for a called strike.
Yeah, that looked like an auto take right there, just trying to measure up this pitcher's stuff.
Missed low and inside with it, 1-1. Hit down the third baseline. Scooped up. And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away.
The bat. The first baseman.
Now the Cardinals' number 4 hitter, Paul Goldschmidt. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch. First pitch on its way. Liner in there for a base hit.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting this baseball back.
So that brings in the power hitting middle infielder Paul DeYoung. 1-0 the count. Upper part of the strike zone, a dangerous pitch with the changeup, but he laid off. To short. Anderson brings it in, and he'll go the short way to retire the side. 1 left for the Cardinals as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. And now in the box, Jonathan Daza. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Yeah, and it's usually demoralizing, Matty, when the top of the order, so-called best hitters, are shut down. But you know what? We can't expect them to carry us every single day. Somebody in the southern part of this order has got to step up and get this offense rolling.
Couldn't resist on that one, and he's behind 0-1.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all 4 corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
Fly ball out toward left center field. After it is O'Neill. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. So next to bat will be Charlie Blackmon, struck out in his last trip to the plate. First pitch on the way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
Here's the 1-1 pitch.
Hey, he's been able to pound that zone all night, working that outer half of the plate. That's why he's having so much success.
And it's fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a...
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Well, that'll bring up C.J. Cron. He doubled earlier in the game. 1 for 2 to this point. Hit high and deep to right center. Center fielder on the run. He's through first and hustling for second. And he is into second with a 2-out double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of role they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And, oh, this one's by him to the backstop. Throw goes to third. And, oh, they say he beat the throw. Safe at third. Home at third with 2 away. And he fouls this one off. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Here comes the right fielder, and the run is in to score from third.
Dan, you were 1 pitch away from getting out of this. 2 outs, 2 strikes on the batter, and he's able to throw out a ribby knob.
Dero, it's hard to get more frustrated than that as a pitcher. You're 1 pitch away from getting out of a lot of traffic on the bases, getting into the inning, and next thing you know, you give up a 2-out, 2-strike base hit. Nothing more frustrating for a pitcher than to have that happen.
In there, a base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
I don't know how he got to that fastball right there. That looked like the old Tommy Hawk approach back in the 60s and 70s getting it at him.
Here's Chris Owings now. Fouled away. No hits to this point. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The set and the 1-1. A good action on the 2-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
I mean, he's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
And a fastball in the dirt, but it's blocked nicely as he keeps it in front of him. Both teams with 6 hits so far. Swing and a liner. And this is going to wind up as extra bases, as that'll play 1 for sure and maybe a second. And this will get in there too late. He's in there at third. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given a chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Now pitching.
Here comes the Cardinal manager up out of the dugout out to the mound.
Adam.
And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So he'll leave with a couple of runners aboard that are his responsibility, meaning he'd be happy to get out of here with a no decision. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. And the second run will score as well.
Hey, even though we're in the middle of this one here, Buell, that's a big base hit and 2 RBIs to boot.
Yeah, you never know when it's going to come, Dan. But when you see runners in scoring position, you're up to the plate, your eyes light up, and you have to come through for the team. Great at-bat right there.
To the plate now, Elias Diaz, as Wainwright's able to jump ahead of him here with strike one. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they push across 4 runs. 7th inning coming up. It's the Rockies 4 and the Cardinals 2. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with the report as we get set for the top of the 7th. Heidi, Daniel Bard will come on now to make his 30th appearance of the year so far. Matt Carpenter will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Fuentes is there. Makes the play, 1 away. At the plate now is Tyler O'Neill. He went down looking in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot. Has to put the ball in play.
1-1 the count now. Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2.
Swing and a miss on a nasty slider right there. Always felt toughest pitch in the game. If you're a guy who liked to work the big part of the field, you were on that fastball middle away. That slider looked like a heater for about 56 feet 6 inches.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Tyler O'Neill is the second out in the 7th inning. Yadier Molina is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Clips the corner of the zone with the sinker for a strike. 7th inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
The 2-2.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight. Down in order go the Cardinals. They trail it here 4-2. And the next to bat will be Tim Anderson. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at-bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
Hit hard to third. Oh, look at Arenado. The throw. Wow. So a really nice diving stop down there at third, and here it is again with show track. The stop is obviously great, but the arm strength on the throw is what impressed us. It's not easy to throw a ball that hard after popping up from the ground. At the plate now, Jonathan Daza. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Wainwright into the windup. 1-0 on its way. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
Ooh, that was ugly. Howdy, if you're waving at me.
Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. Into the windup and the pitch. Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Still 2-2. Now here it comes. Hit out towards second. He's got it. Throw on to first, and Wainwright has it working now. 2 away.
Now back. The right
now
field.
at the plate is Charlie Blackmon. He bounced out last time up. First offering on its way.
1-0.
Now a curveball misses inside.
Looked like he was a little over-aggressive there to throw that nasty curveball. Just needs to slow his delivery down a bit.
Pulled toward right center field. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. But they... Now at the plate here is Dylan Carlson. He grounded out last time up. On to the 8th now as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Here's the 1-1.
That's bolted.
Bounce towards the second baseman. Reined in. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. And now back to the leadoff spot in the St. Louis lineup. Stepping in, Tommy Edman. He got under one and popped out his last time up. A swinging bunt up the third baseline. 1 out, nobody on. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
Hey guys, that fastball just registered 97 miles an hour. On a night like tonight where it's super cold out, if you don't get to head to that baseball right there and you get jammed, it's almost like getting stung by a pack of wasps.
Here's another 0-2. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2. And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8. And that'll bring up the former top prospect, Harrison Bader. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. New pitcher coming on now, the right-hander Yusmeiro Petit. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away.
Put that in a memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
Swing and a liner. That gets down, and the inning continues. And that'll bring in Nolan Arenado, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. In previous matchups with Yusmeiro Petit, comes in with 6 hits in 24 at-bats. Bader leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2.
I know closers are known for having the nastiest stuff on the team. Exploding fastballs, devastating off-speed. But they'd be lying if they didn't say they wanted a 2-run, 3-run lead. That's exactly what this guy has a chance to do. Hand it to that monster in the 9th with a 2-run lead.
He'll try again, 1-2.
Ball that time.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
The 2-2 one more time. Runner goes for second. Fouled off. They'll try it again from first. Hit back up the middle. Anderson scoops it up. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. Cards leave 1. Still down by a count of 4-2. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll bring up the big first baseman, C.J. Cron.
The first baseman, C.J.
Now here it comes. And that misses for ball 1. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. Line, but speared on a hop. And a rather easy first out. Next, here is Sam Hilliard. He delivered an RBI single in his last trip. First pitch coming from Wainwright. Swung on and driven to right, and no doubt about it. Into the second deck and gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 21 for him on the season. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday. So you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
So now to the plate, Josh Fuentes. As Wainwright's able to jump ahead of him here with strike one. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Yeah, I'll be interested to see if he triples up on it right here. He's got back-to-back out-in-front swings on this guy. Let's see if he bounces one right in front of the plate.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Josh Fuentes becomes out number 2 this inning. So now into the box is Chris Owings. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. A bouncer up the middle. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
In now, Maikel Franco, as Wainwright's able to jump ahead of him here with strike one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 0-1 delivery. 1-1. From the stretch.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1-2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
Owings is off at first with 2 away. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. Last chance coming up here. And that brings up Paul Goldschmidt. In previous matchups with Yusmeiro Petit, he has a 3 for 12 line. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. A ball and a strike to the Cardinals' first baseman. Looking at his career totals, Goldschmidt has a track record of power hitting at the major league level. Over 250 career home runs. Swing and a liner. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Hey, excellent job right there, leading off the inning with a base hit. We got to keep this line moving. We cannot stop. Nobody can make an out. We have to find a way to put 2 men, maybe 3 men, put some pressure on this defense.
He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And it's fouled away. Nobody out, runner on first. Hit hard to short. And that's through into left, and back-to-back singles have him in business to start the 9th.
Dan, if they're going to crack through, this has got to be the opportunity they've been looking for right here. They've had a ton of hits, a ton of people on base, but no one has been able to come up with that big knock.
Well, you know what, Dilo, this pitcher's kind of worked around trouble the entire time so far. Another inning brewing right here. Let's see if they can't get a big hit here right here and bust through in this one.
Michael Givens comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th. Barely able to make contact, down 0-2 now. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, Everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
Breaking ball called just a bit low. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Now a swing and a fly ball. Prone in foul ground, but this will land untouched. This is foul right side. Here it comes again, 1-2.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think to say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he fouls this one off. Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
There's one. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Well, just another day at the office for these guys. That stretches their winning streak to 5, and they're playing well in all 3 phases of the game. Pitching, fielding, and hitting. Who knows how long this will last?
5-2 the final score tonight. Colorado rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Jay Spry claims the win out of the pen, his first. Michael Givens earns the save out of the bullpen, his 5th of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi. Or find us.
Inside the show. Here's your host, Justin Allegri.
Happy Friday, baseball fans. Welcome to Inside the Show. Starting in the National League West, the Colorado Rockies combined for 10 hits as a team as they got the best of the visiting Redbirds 5-2. They now have 5 straight wins. The Dodgers sent 3 balls into the seats as they took down the Nationals in Washington 7-3. Jose De Leon won his 4th game thus far, leading the Reds to victory over the Padres 6-5. Brandon Belt had 3 hits in the game, driving in 3, as the Giants beat the Diamondbacks 7-3. He extended his hitting streak to a modest 6 straight games. David Peterson collected his 8th win overall, leading the Metropolitans past the Braves 5-2. The Philadelphia Phillies got 12 hits in this one as they beat the visiting Marlins 7-2. The Milwaukee Brewers combined for a 4-hitter as they defeated the Pirates at PNC Park 4-1. Garrett Cole picked up win number 8 this year as the Yankees